Hi, we're Group 6. I'm Jiayi.
I'm Zhuqing.
And I'm Juli Yoo, and for our video presentation, we decided to do The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci created the work. Much of his earlier working life was spent in Milan. He later worked in Italy and he spent his last year in France. His genius epitomized the Renaissance humanist ideal. The work is presumed to have been commenced around 1495 and was commissioned as part of a plan of renovations to the church. The subject of the Last Supper is Christ's final meal with his apostles before Judas identifies Christ to the authorities who arrest him. Leonardo's Last Supper is dense with symbolic reference. Attributes identify each apostle. Judas located at the left of the painting, and Christ is the middle person. This is Judas, and this is Christ. Judas can be recognized both because he reaches toward a plate beside Christ and because he clutches a purse containing his reward for identifying Christ to the authorities the following day. Peter, who sits beside Judas, holding a knife in his right hand. It's right here. It's his knife. Foreshadowing that Peter will serve the ear of a soldier as he attempts to protect Christ from arrest.
For the date of the Last Supper, the Last Supper is a Renaissance masterpiece. The work executed in late 15th century from 1495 to 1498. Leonardo's Last Supper is a type of painting which builds on the early Renaissance painting tradition in areas such as composition and perspective. This was the beginning of the High Renaissance. The next section is material and medium. The Last Supper is a mural painting. Frescoes were painted on wet plaster, but Da Vinci rejected this traditional technique for several reasons. Firstly, he wanted to achieve a grander luminosity than the fresco method allowed for. But the bigger problem with the frescoes was that they demanded the painter rush to finish his work before the plaster dried, in order to spend all the time he needed to perfect every detail, and he wanted it to look like an oil painting. Da Vinci invented his own technique, using tempera paints on stone. He primed the wall with a material that he hoped would accept the tempera and protect the paint against moisture. However, Da Vinci's tempera on plaster experiment was a failure. By the early 16th century, the paint had started to flake and decay, and within 50 years, the Last Supper was a ruin of its former glory.
The size of The Last Supper measures in 180 inches to 350 inches. That is 460 centimeters to 880 centimeters and 15 to 29 feet. This painting is surprising because it covers an entire end wall of the dining hall at the monastery of Santa Maria della Grazie in Milan, Italy. It was painted to make it seem as if the diners at the hall in the monastery were part of Jesus' Last Supper. As stated before, it is located at the end wall of the dining hall at the Monastery of Santa Maria delle Grazie in Milan, Italy. The work's first audience were the diners at the church and convent, although it was not part of the refectory when Leonardo da Vinci painted it. Its original purpose was to show the grandeur and the viable position of the Duke of Milan, Ludovico Sforza. Therefore, the monastery of Santa Maria delle Grazie became a court church, a burial place for the Duke's family, and home to Leonardo's famous painting, The Last Supper. As one can see, this artwork was considered as a work of exceptional art, and throughout the years, the purpose has not changed. As history moved, it was clear to see that Leonardo's work was seen as an object of high esteem, as it was continuously protected against natural and unnatural ramifications of the environment surrounding the painting and the monastery of Santa Maria delle Grazie. Thank you for watching our video presentation of The Last Supper.